Hey Libra, so we have your Loki Pokey cards out right now, and it's interesting that I kind of just want to get into it. Well, I should probably do the spiel. So this spread is really awesome. It totally like calls you out right in the beginning, and but it gives you some very needed advice. Now, I would recommend anyone try this spread for themselves because it is kind of more a personal spread than I would think it would work better as a personal spread than a collective. But I really wanted to do these for all the signs. And Wrestling Around has this on the LIFFRUMA website. I have a link in the description box if you want to check out the link to the spread and the meanings of the placements. And anyway, Libra, this is for you. So, placement one here, this is like something that you're hiding right now, a shadow aspect, something that maybe that you're afraid of dealing with or exposing about yourself due to some kind of fear. It's, a shadow element. So, it's like something that you say, oh no, it's all fine, it's all good, when it's not, right? So, you have the wild ox, number two, the wild ox. And immediately when I saw this card, the word control came to mind. There's some kind of control thing going on with you, Libra, where I don't know if it is feeling like acting as if everything is fine, like everything's in control, you got it handled, it's all good, right? When really there's something completely out of your control and you're afraid to admit it. Or and then right after that, I looked at the rune itself, and it almost looks as if someone, like this is the bottom half of a body where someone is standing there with one, like one leg on the ground or foot on the ground, and the other one is literally like pushing, like keeping something down, like having control over something. You know what I mean? Like, no, you're not gonna do that. Like, I don't know, like affecting something. I don't know. So there's something to do with power and control here, and either too much of it or lack of it. Something in that arena. Now the second placement here, this is this is kind of like the result. It's like what is this shadow blocking from your life? And Libra, you got legacy, your original birthright. It's like by not addressing this, you're literally blocking a birthright. I mean, something that is yours to claim. And even on the card here, it says to move past all that falsely defines you. Well, there's something in here that is a false definition that you hold on to, and you have to move past it in order to find the truth in yourself, to claim this birthright, right? And what's interesting is like um it says move past, right? Like it says move past all that falsely defines you. Well, here it's like you're literally like not allowing movement. It's almost like there's like this little stream or creek or something right here, and you're putting a stop to it. Like, no, I'm not gonna let you flow. It's like stopping the flow of the water or something. It's very interesting. And so after that, we have placement 3 here. And this is what Loki pokes to wake you up, to make you deal with that. And it's the cosmic ocean. You have Lagu, the cosmic ocean. I mean, you're literally here stopping the flow of water. You're stopping the flow, trying to control it, right? And But that's how Loki pokes you. Because like you're meant, like the river is meant to flow because it leads you to this big vast cosmic ocean, right? And that's that's where like the water's different, and what does it say? The water is different and the journey is more thrilling, and you're supposed to let go, dive in and swim, but you're stopping. It's like, nope, no, I'm gonna stop that flow right there, you know? Very interesting. Oh my gosh. And it literally says on the card, stop drowning by fighting life's natural course, which is exactly what this control card is talking about. It's like fighting the natural course of things. So Loki is poking you by making you look and see. It's like he's affecting it's almost like he's affecting the currents. Like it's almost like he pokes you by showing you what happens when the flow is blocked. And it's funny because it's like you're trying to block the flow. He's like, oh, you're trying to block the flow? Well, how about I block it for you and show you, what happens when you're sitting in stagnant water, or you know what I mean? Like he affects the flow. That is how he's poking you here. Now, the next placement here is number 46. And this is your reaction. This is how you feel about it, Libra. This is like kind of your, once you realize this and after you've been poked, it's like this is your reaction. And look at you. You have sap impassioned, and look at you busting out with all the flow here. It's almost like you get poked by Loki, your water goes stagnant, because Loki is totally affecting your relationship with water. Now maybe it's not a stagnancy. Maybe it is, he just affects your relationship with water. And it's funny because I could think of 3 Libras that that seem to have a specific relationship with water, but in completely different ways. Like I know one Libra that just absolutely does not have enough water in their life, and they could totally use some. And I know another Libra who is completely magical in water, and I know another Libra that wants everyone to have water. And be quiet if you know who you are. But anyways, it's like, no, I'm not having no stagnant water. It's like your reaction is screw that. I'm busting out. And that's the whole point of being poked, because you're busting out and you're using this untamable wild ox energy for its correct purpose, as opposed to hiding it and like hiding the fact that you weren't handling it, or you know what I mean? It's like this is the coolest reaction. I love it. So here, this is kind of like what you do with it. Right? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, this is what needs exploring. Okay, so this is what needs exploring in order to be released. And you have the moon here. You have the moon here, number 39, and really what I'm seeing is that it's really just recognizing the whole thing, recognizing how you're being poked, recognizing the shadow that you hide under the rug, right? And I think that because of this reaction here, this is very easy for you. Completely easy. It's like, oh yeah, I'm busting out. I'm totally interested in this cosmic ocean, and I see what I've been doing. You know what I mean? Like you're good. You're like, yeah, I see it. And so where is Loki taking you? This is perfect. You have the Towardness card, and it's 32, which is a 5, right? So it does involve some kind of change, right? But it's the future card. like literally taking you toward your future. And what's funny is if you go to the LIFFRUMA website and look at all the look at the spread and all the meanings, one of the questions as to where Loki is taking you, like Russell's asking, are you seeing a broken future now, or a delusional now, by refusing to transform? Right away, you're absolutely not refusing to transform because of this right here. So, are you looking at your future now? Like you literally have the card of future now right here, but is it broken? And that the thing is like that's up to you. It's totally up to you. And I really don't think that you're gonna stand for that, because you have a lot of power, right? And using your power for this is way more effective at clearing the path, right? I like it. So here, this last placement up here is, what is it? What must you embrace to renew? It's like how you use Loki's tactics in order to kind of freshen up your life. And this is actually really cool. It's number 42, and it's Candle, the day star, and it's the, like the micro, the macro, but it's also that eternal flame where you're not going to put out that fire. You're not going to, you're going to stay lit. You're going to stay lit, and it's almost like, I don't even think that this, like, you need to be poked very often at all, maybe even just once. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna stay lit, and I'm gonna do the, as within, so without, or that kind of thing. It's like there's some kind of alignment that happens where you don't need to learn this multiple times. It's like you get it. All right, very cool. All right, Libra, this is your Loki Pokey message, and I will see you next time. Bye, Libra.